So let's get started with your workout. Just come join me on the mat, quick warm up here, and then we'll get straight into it. So big circles forward, just loosening up through those shoulders, and big circles back, stretching out through that chest. Good, let's just go heel to bum, just warm up our legs a little bit, get your body moving, and we're gonna reach up and across, feel that pull in your side, just stretch, get everything ready to work out for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Now just crossing your body now, sucking your belly button into your spine, so working on engaging those core muscles in 3, in 2, in 1, folding it down for me, just tickle the floor with your fingers, take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, feeling the pull in the back of your legs, suck your belly button into your spine, roll up, stretch up, and drop back down again. Feel that pull in the back of your legs, belly button to your spine, and roll up, reach up, stretch those arms out to the side, just taking your arm center. We're just gonna do some rotations, so through your spine, rotating, taking that arm back nice and long now, for 5, take it back, 4, for 3, take it back to 2, and 1. Roll those shoulders back, shake it out, and let's get ready to go. So we'll start off with some arms, high reps arms. So grab your lighter weights, we'll go up to heavier when we move into the full body section. And we're just gonna try and stay engaged for as long as we can. Nice long movements with our arms. So let's just get those arms warmed up. We're gonna go right and left, and right and left. Just punching forward nice and long for right and left, good in 10 and 9, punch for 8 and 7, good for 6 and 5, push for 4, push for 3, push for 2, push for 1. Now right side only, punch up, punch it down for 10 and down, 9 and down, 8, really reach and stretch, 7, good, let's go for 6, nice, and 5, stretch up for 4, good, let's go for 3, push up, in 2, 1 more here for 1. Now from here we're going to stay on that right side and we're going to punch over, pulling to the side for 10 and 9 and 8, 7, good for 6, for 5, stretch for 4, stretch for 3, stretch for 2, stretch for 1. Left side, punch up, punch down, punch up, punch down, good, it's stretch and down and stretch and down, really reach, take it down for 7 and down, we push for 6 and down, 5, really stretch, in 4, push up for 3, good, let's go for 2, and last one here for 1. Now we come up and over to the side and we punch for 10, 9, reaching, feel that pull in your side, 8, 7, good for 6, for 5, push for 4, push for 3, push for 2, push for 1. Taking both arms here on the hips, we go right and left, reach forward, right and left. Let's go for 8 and 7, push for 6 and 5. We push for 4, for 3, for 2 and 1. Now both arms 10 and 9, push for 8, stretch 7, for 6 and 5, push for 4, push for 3, push for 2, push for 1. Now right arm's going to pull back behind your body, twist, top corner. It's twist and corner for 1. Good, let's go for 2, top corner, and 3, push up, 4, really stretch, and 5, twist through that waist, good, nice, 4 more here, in 4, take it back for 3, and back, in 2, and back for 1, left side, we twist and punch, we twist and punch, good, pull it back, reach forward, pull it back, good, nice, give me 4 more here, push up for 4, and twist, for 3, and twist, in 2, twist, last one here for 1. We're going to go right side only, pull back, punch forward, so it's 1, push, 2, good, 3, finish these off, nice, and pull back 5, good, 6, let's go, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, now left for 1, and 2, good, for 3, pull back 4, and 5, and 6, let's go, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now both arms forward, back for 10, pull back 9, good, 8, and 7, and 6, almost there, 5, push, 4, push for 3, push for 2, push for 1, roll those shoulders back. But before we get started, we're just gonna, hopefully that brought your heart rate up a little bit, we're just gonna be here, we're just gonna tap those weights in and out, just to really think about those upper back muscles, opening them out. So just here, core is nice and tight, we tap in, tap out for 1, and 2, squeezing the shoulder blades back, 3, and 4, lovely, 5, and 6, squeeze for 7, for 8, for 9 and 10. Holding it in the back here, pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good for 6, for 5, pulse 4, 3 and 2 and 1. You're not done yet, but you're almost done. We're going to go corner and corner. Let's go 10 and 9. Reach and stretch. 8 and 7. Push for 6, for 5. Good for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. Right, putting those dumbbells down. Now, if you want to go a little bit heavier for this, you can. You can take your weight up 1 kilo or 2 kilos. See how you feel. I'll show you what we're doing. We're going to do 12 reps. So we're going to have shoulders down, chest high. We're going to step into a nice side lunge, leaning down, hinging from those hips. We're going to row. So bring those elbows up high, bring it down, row again, come back up to standing, and 4 punches. So we're here, so let's go together and we'll go for 12. Shoulders down, chest high. We step to the side, we row, and we come up to center for 4, 3, 2 and 1. Step side, drop down, row, drop, center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. 10 more to go. Drop, row back to center for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Step center, drop and row and drop it down. Step center, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay with me. Drop it down low. Row, bringing those elbows high. Row and come up. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Step side. Row for me and row again. As you row, you step back to center and you punch 4, 3, 2 and 1. Keep going. Drop it down. We row. This is going to bring your heart rate up. Row and back to center for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Stay with me. Step side and row, drop down, row and back to center for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. 4 more here. Drop it down. We row, we drop it down, we row, we come back to center for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Step side, drop and row, drop it down and row to center for 4, for 3, for 2 and 1. 2 more here. Drop it down, elbows high, follow through with that row and for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last one. Drop it down, row, drop it down, row to center, punch for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. Taking a quick breather. We're staying with that. So we're doing inner thigh there, back and core, and also cardio, because it's going to bring your heart rate up. So from here, what I want you to do is squeeze those dumbbells. We're doing everything on one side, then everything on the other. So we're going to squeeze those dumbbells together and we're going to step into a nice side lunge and we're going to twist and drop straight down. So we work through those obliques. So we drop for 1 and we twist, and 2 and we twist. Good. As you can hear, I'm getting out of breath. It's definitely bringing my heart rate up. And 3. Think about that twist. Think about the more you twist, the more you're working those obliques. 4. Lovely. Drop it down. And 5. Stay with me. And 6. Good. Drop it down. 7. Lovely. Keep going for me. 8. 4 more here. For 4. Lovely. Drop it down. For 3. Amazing. Twist for 2. Last one here. Twist for 1. Dumbbells down by your side. Roll those shoulders back. Come into the center for me. We're going to take that right arm up and we're going to keep those weights and we're just going to twist for 1 and 2. Work your shoulders. 3 and 4. Stretch for 5 and 6 and 7. Good for 8. Push for 9 and 10. 10 more. 10 and 9. Stretch for 8 and 7. Push for 6. Push for 5. Push for 4. Push for 3. Push for 2 and 1. Take a breather now. Get your breath back. Grab some water if you need some water. We've got one last one on this side. So what I want you to do is, again, dumbbells to heart center. You're just going to step into that side lunge, nice and deep, and we're going to pulse it out for 20. So holding it here, tummy muscles tight, and we're going to pulse for 1 and 2. Feeling that pull in the inner thigh. 3 and 4. Good. 5 and 6. Let's go. 7 and 8. For 9 and 10. 10 more. Don't rest. 9 and 8. And 7, pulse for 6, we're there in 5, for 4, pulse for 3, pulse for 2, last one here, and stepping into the center. I want your legs wide. Before we go into the other side, we're going to take our legs nice and wide. We're going to go into a row. I want you to micro bend those knees and hinge from the hips. Dumbbells come here, and we're gonna row up. So elbows come up nice and high, tummy muscles are tight, back is strong. You're looking down so your spine stays neutral, and we're gonna go 20 rows here. So for 1, and down, 2, good. Nice, really thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades to your spine to activate those back muscles, good. Good, for 9 and 10, we've got 10 more here, in 10, lovely, 9, good, squeeze for 8, lovely, and 7, squeeze for 6, squeeze 5, squeeze up for 4, almost there, 3, 2 more here, 2, last one here, 1, coming up, roll those shoulders back, lovely, going into that other side now. So from here, we're going to go back to the row. So we're going to step into that side lunge, row and punches. Shoulders down, whoo. Chest is nice and high. We're going to drop down to here. We row, we drop. We row, we come up to center for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's go, step. We row, drop, good. We row back to center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Keep going, step side. We row, we drop. We row back to center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay with me. Drop it down. Row it up. Row up and back to center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice. Step it down. We've got 8 to go. Good. And row back to center. 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Get comfortable. Drop it down. We row, drop, row to center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Keep going. Drop it down and row and drop and row to center. I know these punches are getting tough now, especially if you've gone to a heavier weight. Drop it down and row and drop and row to center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay with me. Side lunge, row, drop, row to center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We've got your last 3 now. Drop it down and row and down and center for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Step side. We row, drop and center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. 2 more. Drop it down. Row for me. Drop. Row back to center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last one. Take a step. Row it up. Row back to center. 4, 3, 2 and 1, and breathe. Take a nice deep breath. Grab some water if you need some water. I hope you're doing okay. Your heart rate might be up by now, but that is fabulous because that is what we want. We're going to bring those dumbbells, which means we're doing low impact cardio as well, which is brilliant, bringing your heart rate up. So strength and cardio. From here now, we're going to step side and twist. Think about that twist for 1. Step side, really twist. I want 12 here. Drop it down. 2. Drop it down, lovely. And 3. Good, stay nice and strong for 4. Lovely, and we twist for 5. Good, you're almost there. Twist for 6. Great. For 7. Good, drop it down. Twist for 8. Drop it down. For 9. We drop in 10. 2 more here. 1. Last one here. 2. Good. Dumbbells are here. Nice and long. Sorry, I'm losing my breath here. Okay, we're going to start off with that right arm in the air, and we're going to go 20 here. So we go for 1 and 2. Reach for 3 and 4 and 5. Push for 6 and 7. Good. 8 and 9 and 10. 10 more. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Push for 6. Push for 5, push for 4, push up 3, push up for 2, last one here, 1, dumbbells down, roll those shoulders back. They think it's all over. It's not quite yet. We're going to step into that side lunge and we're going to pulse it out here. So nice and long, and let's pulse it out. 20 here for 1 and 2 and 3, lovely, 4 and 5, keep going, 6 and 7, nice, for 8 and 9 and 10, keep going in 10 and 9 and 8, almost there, 7, pulse it out, 6 for 5, pulse for 4, pulse for 3, pulse for 2, pulse for 1, come up. We've got your rows and then we're down on the mat. So bending those legs, tummy muscles tight, hinging from those hips, dumbbells are here, and I want 20 rows. So we bring those elbows up for 1 and 2, 20 here, 3, squeeze for 4 and 5, nice, and 6, let's go 7 and 8, brilliant, 9 and 10, 10 more here in 10, squeeze for 9, Squeeze for 8. Shoulder blades to your spine, even if it's getting tired. For 3. Squeeze for 2. Your last one here for 1. Roll up, reach up. Take a breather. Grab some water and meet me down on the mat. We're going to do some bum and some core. So let's get started on the mat. Coming down with me. I want you to use your medium to heavy weight, but if you want to, try it with a lighter weight first, or just try it with no weight, whatever feels good for you. So we're going to be here on our side. As we do this, we're working through that side body here. Try and get your hand flat, but if you need to, you can always umbrella that hand, whatever feels good for you. And if this feels awful, you can always come down to here and do everything here. So whatever feels good for you. So this is our starting position. Knee aligned, shoulder and elbow aligned. We're going to lift that dumbbell up. We're going to flex that right leg, and we're just going to lift and lower. And from here, I want 20 of these. So for 1 and 2, nice, 3 and 4, good. Keep that arm in the air, nice. And 8, lovely. 9 and 10, you're halfway. 10 and 9, beautiful. 8, squeeze 7, squeeze for 6. Let's go 5, lovely. 4 and 3. Let's go for 2 and 1 more here. Just come up, take a quick breather. Woo! Breathe for 4, bit dizzy there. For 3, for 2 and 1. We're going to come back to this position, lifting that arm up. From here, we're going to punch down, bring that dumbbell down to the hand, twisting through the waist and punch up. So working through that core, those obliques. Punch down, roll up and that shoulder. 1. Let's go 15 here. 2. You're almost done. Push up for 3. It's intense this session. Push up for 4. Good. And sorry, you can always put that leg down. 5. Or you can keep it up, whatever feels good. 6. Drop it down for 7. Drop for 8. You're almost there. And 9. Drop it down for 10. And 5 more here. And we'll take a breather on our backs. Push up for 4. Drop. Push up for 3. And drop for 2. Your last one here for 1. Dumbbell down. Come down on your back. I just want you to roll down on your back, a quick core exercise in between the other side. So what I want from here is I want you to make sure that tummy is tucked in nice and tight. Tuck that tailbone under. Hands are by your side. You're going to push up into a nice, strong glute bridge. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you come up on your heels. You're going to bring one leg up, flex that foot. We're going to drive the leg out and bring it in. Thinking about those lower tummy muscles as that leg comes in. Good. In 10, extend. And 9, good. Let's go for 8, brilliant. And 7, good. Squeeze in for 6, lovely. And 5, keep going. For 4, we squeeze. For 3, 2 more here. And your last one here. Now putting that leg down, but straight into the other leg. Remember, if you don't want to be up on your heels, if it feels too much, then come down flat, whatever feels good. So we bend that leg, we flex that foot. Extend for 1, bring it in. And 2, lovely. Bring it in for 3. Really thinking about those tummy muscles. 4, good. Let's go for 5, almost there for 6, brilliant. Squeeze for 7, good. Squeeze for 8, 2 more here for 9, last one here for 10. Roll down, take a breather, do what feels good. Have a few seconds just resting. Remember, you can always pause the video and have a rest whenever you need a rest. Otherwise, we're rolling up and over to that other side. So I want you here. You're going to have that hand flat and you're going to have that leg nice and long. Foot is flexed. Tummy muscles are nice and tight. Find a comfortable position. Arm is long. And we lift and lower. Let's go for 1. And down. 2. Good. And 3. Nice. Lift and lower for 4. Brilliant. And 5. Good. Let's go for 6. Lovely. And 7. Good. Let's go for 8. Let's go for 9. Lovely. And 10. 10 more here for 10. Lift and lower. 9. Let's go for 8. Finishing this off. 7. Good. Let's go for 6. Bringing it up for 5. Almost there in 4. Lovely. For 3. Bring it up for 2. Last one here for 1. Take a quick breather. Woo. Balance all the way up. And then we're going to come back down for our final one here on the side. Oh God. Remember, you can either be have that foot up or down, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And from here, we're going to punch down and push up for 1. Twist it round. Really be conscious of those tummy muscles as you lift and lower. Good. Twist and lift. Nice. Twist and lift. Give me 10 more here for 10. Lift, drop it down. Let's go for 9. Good. Squeeze for 8. We're almost there. Squeeze for 7. Drop it down. Squeeze for 6. Nice. We're going to squeeze for 5. Brilliant. And 4. Lovely. Squeeze up for 3. Drop it down in 2. Your last one here in 1. Come down to the mat. Get rid of your dumbbell. You're almost there. Come down onto your back. Take a quick breather. We're going to go back into that glute bridge for the abs. So we're here. We're going to push back up. And I want 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So leg comes up, foot is flexed. We drive the leg out. We bring it in for 1. Drive it out. In for 2. Good. Bring it in for 3. Nice and strong. Really thinking about those lower abs. I know sometimes it's hard to connect to them, but think about them. Even if you're squeezing them, whatever you're doing, connect to them in some way. Give me 2 more here. 1. Last one here in 2. Take that leg down. Lifting the other leg up. Drive it out. Bring it in. Drive it out. Bring it in. Amazing. Out and in. Flexing that foot like you're pushing something away, bringing it in nice and strong. Give me 3, take it out, bring it in for 2, take it out. Your last one here, take it out and bring those legs down to your mat, taking a nice breather. All I want you to do here is you're going to drop those knees down. We're going to do an oblique crunch, a plank, and then we're done. So oblique crunch is going to be such a small movement, but what I want you to focus on doing is dropping those knees down, hands are behind your head, keep the chest facing the ceiling, and we're going to crunch up and down. Now it's just such a small movement, so it's not going to feel the same as a normal crunch, but just make sure you're feeling a tiny bit here. Even if your hand's here and you can feel some kind of movement here, then you know it's that oblique doing some work. So let's go 20 here. So we go for 1 and 2, just tiny, 3 and 4, lovely, 5 and 6, push up, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Give me 10 more, 10 and 9, good, 8, 7, push for 6, for 5, push for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Roll those knees through and over onto the other side. I want 20 here. So tummy muscles are twisted to the side, chest is facing up, knees are dropped down. Let's go for 1, 2, 3 and 4, for 5, 6. You can feel a tiny movement here. 7, 8 and 9 and 10. 10 more in 10 and 9. Working those obliques. 7, good for 6, squeeze for 5, for 4, squeeze for 3, squeeze for 2, squeeze for 1, and relax down on your back. Just stretch those legs, stretch those arms. One last thing, and I'm absolutely done with you, I promise. Okay, rolling over onto your front now, you're here. We're going to go into a plank. We're going to make sure our shoulders and elbows align. We're going to have our core nice and strong. From here, we're going to bring our left knee in and extend it out. We're going to bring in a little C curve and extend it out. So we're going to go 10 on one side, 10 on the other, and then we are done. We push into child's pose and we're done. So let's get started. Left side, bring it in, push it out for 1, in, 2. Keeping that leg high if you can. And if you need a breather at any point, you take a breather. Good. Bring it in for 5, take it out. In for 6, good. Bring it in for 7, really squeeze. 8, lovely, squeeze for 9. Good, 1 more in 10. Good, now if you can, straight to that other leg. If you need a breather, you take a breather. Otherwise, 1, push back. 2, push it back. And 3, good. Let's go for 4, push it back. 5, squeeze back. 6, squeeze it back. 7, good. You're almost there. 2 more here. Push it back. Good. Drop down onto your knees, push back into child's pose. And breathe. You are done. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, forehead on the mat, stretch those arms forward, relax, give yourself a pat on the back. Well done, that was intense. There was a lot going on there, lots of movement, which is what we want. Strength, core, bum, everything. Nice couple of breaths in through your nose, and out through your mouth, just bringing yourself back. Whew. When you're ready, push up. Tuck those toes under into a downward dog. Pedal those feet out one at a time. Stretching through the back of those legs. Hands to your feet or feet to your hands. Roll up. Oh, roll up. Reach up. Stretch up to the sky. Just leaning up and over to one side. Stretching through that side body. And up and over to the other. I hope you're feeling amazing. You should be. And back up to the center, real big stretch. Take those hands behind your back, shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Take a nice breath here. Good, and just fold forward. Take your legs a bit wider. Fold forward, tickle the floor with your fingers. Breathing here. And now rolling up, 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 roll up, reach up, stretch up. Let's start, let's finish as we started. Bring those arms forward for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Take them back in 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Shake it out. Well done, you did amazing. Another amazing workout.